Hello, this is Patrick Leaman with Milliken Ford to introduce to you the all-new 2013 Ford Electric. This vehicle is built on the third generation Ford Focus platform. It's complete new technology though. You got overhaul and everything else. It's going to share the same styling cues as the other Focuses, but you're going to have from the engine to the amenities a little bit different from everything else. I want you to take a minute here. I want you to take a notice here. This vehicle, even though it is pure electric, it does have a fuel economy rating of 105 mpge. What that means for you is that it's rated to be as efficient as 105 miles per gallon on this vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and start the vehicle for you with our remote start that comes standard on this vehicle. I want you to notice the quietness of the vehicle. Ford has also added some sounds to it because of how quiet it is so that you do know it's running. So I'm going to go ahead and lock the car. The car is now started. If you notice, I don't know if you can pick it up on the speakers here, but the vehicle is relatively quiet. There's a slight humming noise coming through the vehicle that you are going to be hearing. This noise is letting you know that the vehicle is running. Okay? Now, because it is an electric vehicle, it is going to be a little bit difficult to relate to horsepower and torque. However, the equivalent based off the kilowatts here is 135 horsepower and 183 pounds of torque. That's quite a bit of torque there. That's going to give you a lot of momentum in the vehicle. So it's going to be a pretty heavy vehicle overall. You're also going to take a notice on these vehicles we have 17-inch alloy wheels. These 17-inch alloy wheels are going to do two things for you. First, they're going to give you a nice styling. Also going to allow a lot of the cold air to come into the brakes, which is going to cool the brakes down faster, which you want because of how this vehicle charges. This vehicle charges via braking. Every time you brake, it's going to charge the vehicle. So you don't want the brakes heating up, meaning it has to actually clamp down on the actual brake. And the other thing it's going to do is you're going to have a wide tire. That wide tire is going to give you a better ride feel. The bigger that tire, the better it's going to feel on the vehicle. You're also going to have HID headlamps. These HID headlamps are going to give you brighter visibility on the road for better capability. One of the styling cues that's special to the electric right now is this grille here in the front. It is taking styling cues from our new 2013 Ford Fusion. Now I want you to take a look at it. It's pretty. It's got a nice chrome. It's got a really aggressive look to it for being an electric vehicle. Most electric vehicles tend to be bland. This does not follow that bland that bland styling. It gives you a very aggressive look to the vehicle with that fuel economy that you're looking for. As we come around the vehicle, you're going to take a look at the mirrors. These mirrors are going to have turn indicators on it to allow people, for safety reasons, to know where you're turning on the vehicle. It has all the same safety features as our Ford Focus. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that because of how much technology is in this vehicle. Now the electric only comes in a hatchback version. Now you do take up a little bit of trunk space in this vehicle when we do come to the trunk area. And I do want to point out, the vehicle has been running this whole time. So if anybody can hear it on the speakers, there's very little noise coming through the vehicle. You'll notice you do take up a little bit of space. You lose probably approximately a toolbox is what I would say of space in here. But we did add a little extra storage compartment for you to put any knickknacks or anything like that inside the vehicle. And with the hatchback version, we can fold the seats down. So a simple portion of popping these out here. And coming to the side over here, hitting the release button here, which disengages it, and folding it down. You'll have a flatter surface. You have the ability to put more stuff inside the rear. Hi there again, Patrick Leaman. We're inside the Focus Electric now. We're going to go over a lot of the instrument cluster gauges here. We're going to go over what they mean, what they can do for you, and how to use them properly. And I'm also going to go over my Ford Touch Sync system with navigation, one of the most advanced technology pieces in the automotive right now. If you're going to want to follow me over here, we're going to come into the gauge cluster area. This gauge cluster is going to also work with our My Ford Mobile. Alright, My Ford Mobile is going to allow you to use your computer to set up destination points to figure out where the next charging station is so that you can best utilize your economy in the vehicle. What we're going to see right here where it says 21 miles, that is your gauge. It's going to tell you how much on an electric battery you can go with your current charge situation. A fully charged battery can go roughly about 76 miles on a single charge. Again, this is an estimate. This is not a be all and end all on that. Do pay attention to your electric charge to make sure that you are operating that at the best time. We're going to go to the display mode. We have a few different display modes that we can do. We have My View, Budget Text View, Budget View, Range View. We also have Energy Coach, which is going to help you on your acceleration, teaching you how to accelerate properly so you're not overusing too much energy, braking, and cruising, how to maximize all that in that capability as well. Energy History is going to show you on different minute increments how you're doing every 5 minutes, it's actually minute, 2 minutes, or 6 minute increments. We can show you on those. And you can change those options through here, settings on this side of it. So those are your energy coaching options right there. In your information screen here, we have a few different systems that we can do. We can do tutorial, which actually will teach you how to use the system a little bit better. It'll go through, find your way through the screens. It will help you learn how to use the brake coach properly. It'll help you to use the budget text view properly, which will give you a lot more information on that aspect of it as well. It'll also help you to use your navigation system surplus, how to identify that. That system, therefore, when you type in your navigation on your computer through My Mobile, it will let you know where the nearest charging station is, so that you can, if you're going on a trip or something like that, you can set that up for yourself. And these are all in the system inside the car and on our website for more information. Get out of here. Display mode, it'll show. Trip, it's going to show you what you've done, just like a normal vehicle would. So nothing major there on the enhancements on that vehicle. You do have your energy history, which will show you energy history, budget view, adds historical energy and budget data, so you can track yourself over time. And then surplus. The surplus will give you, with butterflies, kind of like we did with our hybrids with the green leaves, to let you know when you're being more sufficient with that system or not. Okay. Patrick Leaman here to go over the My Ford Touch system with navigation. I'm going to pair your phone to show you how easy it is to do, and it's not very complicated. It takes a matter of 30 seconds to do. What we're doing is going to come here and click Add a Phone.
Search for Sync on your device, then enter the passkey provided by Sync.
Here, we're going to have a passcode 244720. I'm going to go ahead and type that into my phone. I already have my Bluetooth program set up. I'm going to go ahead and click Sync. Tap to pair. I'm going to go ahead and type that number in. As you can see, it's already connected on my phone. In a second here.
Safety, please stay alert to changing road conditions and use Sync's voice-activated features while your vehicle is in motion.
As you can see,
Sync has connected your phone and is reminding you that 911 Assist is set to off.
As you can see, we have already successfully paired the phone. Now I can do a couple things in the system. I can set my 911 Assist, which is if in case you have an accident or anything like that, it's going to call 911 for you if you're unconscious once the phone's paired with it. I can also download my phone book to the vehicle. It's going to go ahead and do that. As it's syncing, storing my phone number, it's syncing it for the voicemail inside here. That previous screen that came up was a text message. When I receive a text message, it's going to sync it with my car, and it'll actually alert me there's a text message. I can read that text message out loud through voice commands inside the car, and I can also speak a text message back to them or use one of the pre-designated text messages through Ford. In our My Ford Touch system here, we're going to have 4 corners. Your phone's going to be in gold, your navigation is going to be in green, your entertainment is going to be in red, and your climate control is going to be in your blue. All 4 corners are designed to be in the corner of the vehicle, so that way when you're driving, you're not having to search for buttons. All you have to do is reach for the corners. Makes it very simple for you to do. In our entertainment system section, we're going to have a lot of different options available to you. You can use your traditional AM, FM. FM is going to come with HD radio now. You will have Sirius radio, and then you have your CD, USB port, and Bluetooth. Right now we're going to go over the Bluetooth audio, show you how simple this is. If you have one of the new smartphones with music capabilities, you just come to it, click Bluetooth. It will show you your the name of the song, and it will play it there a little bit there for you. It's pretty simplistic in its origin. You have to click play. You will have to control everything from your phone to control the music wise. So you kind of go more to the auxiliary cable style of this. If you want to use your voice commands, you do go to the ability in your USB port and do voice commands that way. Through that system, you can call up the artist, call up a CD, or call up a select song and that aspect of it. With the climate control, you can do the same system as well. You can do it by voice commands, or you can click it by doing climate, going through and touching your system this way. Real easy. We also can do that down here in this section for majority of your functions and the bottom portion of our hand touch portions. In our navigation up here, you'll be able to see the maps, do voice commands, and utilize sync services to set directions in the vehicle. This is going to make it easy for you while you're driving to enter a destination without having to pull off the side of the road and plug in the actual number. You can call sync services, which is actually free for the first 3 years, and utilize that aspect of it while doing this. So this is a quick overview of the MyFord Sync touch system. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can always come into our dealership and talk to myself or one of our sync specialists. Patrick Leaman here again with Pat Milliken Ford. We're going to go over a real quick feature here, how to take the charging station and plug it in. It's as simple as plugging it in like a vacuum or any appliance you might have in your household. This system here is going to show you it's powered on, it's charging, or if there's an issue. You can pause or resume this charging station. All you're going to do is take over the charging station, walk it to the plug-in system, plug it in. You're going to know it's charging because there's going to be a light illuminating around the vehicle, and it's going to be flashing letting you know it's charging. That is how simple this process is. If you have questions on this, please see myself, Patrick Leaman at Pat Milliken Ford, or go to our website at patmilkenford.com. Have a great day.